On the highlights, Governor Fubara inaugurates Ihuama Ring Road assures of peace, rapid development of the area. Nigeria Labour Congress protests rising insecurity in Nigeria. Plus, 4 survivors plane crash lands at Owerri Airport. Good afternoon and welcome to the news at 3. I am Catherine Ago. Do you love and care about the peace and development of Rivers State? Together, let's build and take Rivers State to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can watch our news live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. You can subscribe and click on the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. Details of the news. Rivers State Governor Sasinala Ifubara says the inauguration of the 5.94-kilometer Ihuama Ring Road in Ahoda East local government area would check incidences of criminality, insecurity, as well as restore safety and improve the livelihoods of the people of the area. Governor Fubara reported that the area was once notorious for insecurity and kidnappings due to the poor state of the road. Tamona Barabi Bulbo reports that the inauguration ceremony was held at the St. Luke's Anglican Church roundabout in Ihuama town. His reports.
The inauguration of the Ihuama Ring Road marks a turning point for communities long affected by poor access and insecurity. Governor Fubara said the road was previously a death trap used by criminals to destabilize the area and neighboring communities. The governor said the road reflects government's duty to listen to the people, noting that women and expectant mothers who had struggled for years to access healthcare because of the road's poor condition will have a relief.
It's just to say thank you. It is our duty as government to listen to the need of our people and come to their cries. This particular corridor of road in Ahoda East, in Ihuama, is a death trap. Kidnap was on very high rates along this corridor. The criminals were using this entrance to access one other river here before they get to the other side of the LGA. But I can say today, with what we have done, it won't be business as usual for them anymore. Listening to the need of our people and saying that as a government, we're able to attend to their needs.
Governor Fubara also paid tribute to Sir Ngozi Abu, describing him as a major influence in his professional and political journey. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Works, Austin Ezekiel Hart, said the 5.94-kilometer road was awarded in October 2024 and includes
60 millimeters asphalt wearing course, 40 millimeters asphalt binding course, 200 millimeters crushed stone base course, 150 millimeters cement stabilized sand layer to enhance subgrade support and prevents moisture attack.
Chairman of Abuja East Local Government Area, Solomon Abuba Uchoma, described the road as economically strategic, supporting farmers, traders, and businesses across the axis. For residents, the once dangerous corridor now represents safer travel, improved access, and new economic opportunities. Tamuna Barabi Iblubo, Rstv News.
All students of the Federal College of Education Technical Demonstration Secondary School, Omoko, held their maiden get-together over the weekend in Port Harcourt. The memorable event brought together members of Class 2005 of the school who have found themselves in various fields of endeavor. Our news crew was there and reports.
For members of Class 2005 of the Federal College of Education Technical Demonstration Secondary School, OMOC, it was a happy reunion as they exchanged heartwarming pleasantries with long
20 years I can have them gather. In short, we did this planning, just trusting God that people will come. And having it happen today and seeing this number is mind-blowing for me.
It was a moment of conviviality as memories of 20 years resonated. Convener of the gathering and senior prefect of the school, Dr. Victor Orisonyere, stated the reasons for the get-together.
20 years is not 20 days. It's a long time. And I thank God that we have the opportunity of gathering ourselves today. A lot of persons could not make it till now, but we are alive, and it's purely by the grace of God. So I'm very excited, and I'm grateful that we've had the opportunity of coming together like this.
In an interview, Chidinma Ubi, Onisobilemem Ekpa, and Elizabeth Abrakasa recalled their days as classmates in secondary school. They pledged their commitment to sustaining the shared relationships and to make efforts aimed at revamping infrastructure in the alma mater.
Connecting with one another, because most of the people here have not seen them for a very long time.
I think we should think of how we can meet, discuss, and see how we can improve, because what I heard about the school which we finished from, it's not like the way we left it when we were there. So we need to strategize how we can meet the school management and also see how they can improve on the facilities and the environment.
During our days in school, we were like one family, especially our class. And we had this particular teacher, may he so rest in peace. He was our math teacher then. There was a way he nurtured us that made us carry each other.
A minute silence was observed in honor of the departed souls among them. There was cutting of cake just as the old students went partying. Ndun Ajie, Rstv News.
In the spirit of Christmas and to cement cordial relationships among Rotary clubs under the District 941, the District Governor, Rotarian Anthony Wogiren, convened this year's family of Rotary at Polo Club Port Harcourt. Gaspar and they recovered the thrills and thrills of the event, which featured games and other side attractions grieved by Rotary clubs in the district.
Governor Wogiren, while addressing Rotarians at the event, said the essence of mobilizing each Rotary club in Rivers State to a common ground for the celebration was to change the narrative of separate end-of-the-year Christmas celebration by each Rotary club, which will go a long way to cement relationships and foster progress. According to him, Rotarians are a group of professionals and business people that offer humanitarian services for societal development using their time, energy, and resources. Rotarian Wogiren revealed that he deemed it necessary to introduce the initiative during his Rotary year, considering the derivable advantages to make new friends and share genuine love together. The district governor promised that the next edition will be better than the maiden one.
9141 to celebrate their family of Rotary. For this year, we've agreed that all the cities will come together and celebrate one. That's to foster and further impart the message Rotary has asked us in presenting for this year to unite for good. And so we need to unite with all our clubs. So we're here to celebrate our end of year celebration as a one big and happy family.
A trustee of the Rotary Foundation, Rotarian Ijoma Pielokro, and the coordinator, 2025 Maiden Family of Rotary Christmas Celebration Port Harcourt, Rotarian Izora Okafor, described the initiative as commendable and remarkable.
A lot of us are gathered here with our family and friends to intermingle, to make merry, and to celebrate the season, to unwind, to meet our family members, to shake hands, to eat, to dance, and to thank God for another wonderful year of service.
Family is the bedrock of Rotary, because if you are not in good terms with your family, you can't be a Rotarian. So this one we're having here at Polo Club is representing clubs in Port Harcourt. We are about 55 clubs, Rotary clubs in Port Harcourt. And that is what we're doing. We have actually to come here to bond, to celebrate friendship, to celebrate the youthhood, and then most importantly, to celebrate our diversities.
Other Rotarians commented.
What we're doing here will also be replicated in our different homes and also in our workplaces and our life endeavors. There is nothing as good as unity.
It's not about project. So we'll bring out a day, we'll come together and relax and make friends, enjoy ourselves, know the different things we do in our family, our delicacies. That is what today is all about.
God's Power Anele are receiving news.
In a bid to encourage hard work, productivity, and selflessness, a non-governmental organization, Better Global Resources, has presented awards to some individuals who distinguished themselves in their various endeavors. Gaspar Anele again reports that the award ceremony was tagged Oyibo Merit 2025 Oyibo Merit Awards. Take a look.
Founder of the Oyibo Merit Award, Samuel Chikwe, fondly called Big Sam, explained that the essence of the initiative since 9 years ago was to honor and encourage people in their various areas of life endeavor, including petty traders who are managing their businesses positively. He revealed that the annual program has gone a long way to motivate people in redirecting their mindsets to having passion in the development of society, affecting lives of the needy through empowerment, scholarship, and free skills acquisition programs to become self-reliant and employers of labor. Samuel Chikwe, however, enjoined Nigerians to venture into activities that are geared towards building the society and humanity, while advising the awardees not to relent but continue to make positive impacts in their areas of operations.
Oyibo Merit Award, we have said before that we are going to continue to do what is relevant that will develop our society, whether Oyibo, Rivers State, and Nigeria at large, and that's what we stand for. Oyibo, Better Global Resources, is going to be the first company to conduct what is called Oyibo Security and Investment Summit. But I want to thank you for finding time, because there are a lot of events today. But what I say to you, make a mark in your career, make a mark in where you find yourself, and you'll be part of the Oyibo Merit Award.
The Rivers State Sector Commander, Federal Road Safety Corps, represented by his Assistant Route Commander, gave safety tips at the occasion on the importance of safety and its consequences when ignored.
Last 3 weeks, we launched this year's Ember campaign with the team, take responsibility for your safety. Avoid distracted driving. Gentlemen, this year's campaign is both for the drivers, for the passengers, and for even the pedestrians and people when they walk out the plane.
Awardees were not left out as they expressed joy.
As how I normally help people in the country and outside the country. I'm very, very grateful. As I'm not in the country, but they recognize me, so I'm very, very glad.
It's my happiest day. It's a day that I will never forget. We didn't just get this award by lobby or by influence, but it is by merit, by our effort, by the record we have created in the public domain.
God's Power Anele, Rstv News.
Do you love and care about the peace and development of Rivers State? Together, let's build and take her to greater heights. You can watch Rstv News live on YouTube and Facebook at Rstv Online. Remember, you can subscribe and click on the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. Still to come, Israel plans for 9,000 houses in occupied East Jerusalem. These and more stories after the break. Stay tuned.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
You're welcome back. Giving with a joyful heart is one of the commands of the Holy Bible, which attracts God's blessings. Guest preacher Dr. Vincent Nadi gave the reminder at this year's Thanksgiving service of the Assemblies of God, Nigeria, Road 5 Federal Housing Estate, Nwoji Branch. Our correspondent reports that congregants were drawn from all walks of life. Take a look.
Dr. Nadi, in his message given for double increase, took his text from Luke chapter 6 verse 38 and said, God has provided a lot of secrets to prosperity. He admonished the congregants to give willingly in order to attract more blessings, adding that no man can outgive God. According to him, giving goes beyond donating cash, but showing gratitude, love, and moral support as God commanded it to be.
God Almighty demonstrated that by giving His only Son. So, and I encourage all to discover this secret in their lives. If you give, you will receive double and multiple blessings.
Chairman, 2025 Harvest Planning Committee, Sir Godson Chukwudozie, said the essence of this year's Thanksgiving is to tell God thank you as a mark of appreciation for all He has done in the lives of members of the church and beyond.
If not for anything, the air we breathe, the life that we live, God has been very faithful to all of us. Go to the hospital, you see many people lying on their bed, spending millions, 50, 100,000, but for us, not much. We have been healthy, so we have a lot of things to thank God for.
Parishioners interviewed expressed their appreciation to God for being in the land of the living, even in health.
If you want to go forward in life, you need to always appreciate God because He gave His best to us, and we should also give Him the little we can. And that is why we have come to appreciate this great God.
God has been merciful to us. If not for anything, for the gift of life. We have survived January, we survived March, November, and this is December. And there is no other thing we can do than to be thankful to Him. And that is why today has been set aside for us to thank God for the goodness He has done for us.
There were life-changing testimonies, choir ministrations, bazaar, and general thanksgiving offering. Ndung Ajie, Rstv News.
The Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, has staged a protest over rising insecurity in different parts of the country. The NLC was joined by several civil society organizations on Wednesday. The Rivers State chapter of the Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, embarked on a peaceful march through the Port Harcourt-Aba Expressway from its office. The protesters moved to the Rivers State Government House, where they gathered at the main entrance, waiting to be addressed by government officials. In Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, the protesters marched from the NLC Secretariat under the watch of security agents from the Nigeria Police Force, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps NSCDC, and the Department of State Services DSS. 4 persons escaped death after a Cessna 172 aircraft operated by Sky Power Express crash-landed at the Sam Mbakwe International Cargo Airport in Owerri, Imo State. A statement signed by the Director, Public Affairs and Family Assistance, Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau, Bimbo Oladiji, says the incident occurred as the aircraft approached runway 17. Oladiji noted that the aircraft with registration number 5N ASR was en route from Kaduna International Airport to Port Harcourt International Airport when the crew declared an emergency and diverted to Owerri. Upon receipt of the distress alert, Oladiji said airport police patrol units in collaboration with airport emergency response teams were swiftly deployed to scene and rescuing all occupants. Airport emergency services were immediately activated and responded promptly, as the Bureau noted that there was no post-crash fire. Flight operations were not disrupted as the runway remained operational following the incident. Now, foreign scene. Tunisian President Kais Saied supporters have rallied in the capital calling the opposition traitors following Mountain Street protests in recent weeks that have highlighted widening political divisions. Vera Ogochukwu completes the story.
The rival rallies came amid a deepening economic crisis marked by high inflation, shortages of some basic goods, and poor public services, which have fueled public anger. Rights groups have accused President Saied of an unprecedented crackdown on the opposition, saying he is using the judiciary and police to stifle criticism. President Saied has rejected the accusations, saying he is cleansing the country of traitors and a corrupt elite. Israeli authorities are expected to advance plans to build 9,000 housing units in an illegal settlement on the site of the abandoned Kolandia Airport in occupied East Jerusalem, in another attempt to cut off Palestinian lands from each other and block any possibility of a contiguous Palestinian state ever emerging. According to Israeli group Peace Now, the Atarat neighborhood in northern East Jerusalem, reminiscent of the EI plan to undermine Palestinian statehood, is to be discussed and have its outlines approved by the District Planning and Building Committee. Vera Ogochukwu, Rstv News.
Moving on to entertainment. Toyosi Etienne Effiong, wife of Nollywood actor Daniel Etienne Effiong, has spoken out on marriage and infidelity, indicating that she does not consider cheating a deal breaker. In a recent episode in the podcast, Mrs. Effiong claimed that adultery is not enough to destroy a marriage. Gift Chidiebere has the details.
Toyosi emphasized that rather than leaving her marriage due to cheating, prayers and spiritual support matters more to her. She also revealed that she has set up a prayer group for wives of entertainers to pray for their husband not to fall for the ethics of seductress in the industry. She added that love, patience, and good communication are key to a lasting marriage, stressing that both partners must make deliberate efforts to understand each other. The Lagos State Police Command had arrested and detained Halbid Hamzat, popularly known as Pella, following a viral video showing him driving recklessly and live-streaming the incident, which led to a serious road crash. According to Lagos Command Public Relations Officer Ambibola Adebisi, Pella's actions are being investigated as a deliberate attempt to commit suicide and endanger the lives of others. The force stated that the case is being handled by the State Criminal Investigation Department and Pella will face charges in court. The Lagos State Police Command has also warned social media influencers and content creators to avoid promoting reckless behavior online, stating that lawlessness will not be tolerated. Gift Chidiebere, Rstv Entertainment News.
And now sports. Egypt beat Nigeria 2-1 in a pre-Africa Cup of Nations friendly at the Cairo International Stadium as both sides completed their final preparations for the tournament. Divine Humble tells us more.
The hosts took the lead in the 28th minute through Ahmed Sabah after network down the right by Zizo, whose low cross found the midfielder unmarked for a close-range finish. Nigeria responded with increased urgency and went close before the break, with Paul Anaucho forcing a save from Mohamed El Shanawi with a glancing header from Frank Onyeka's long throw. The Super Eagles were rewarded in the first half stoppage time when Chidozie Awaziem equalized. Ziadou Sanusi's delayed free kick from the right caused confusion between El Shanawi and his near post, allowing Awaziem to nod into an empty net to draw Nigeria level at the interval.
للقايم وبعد كده على القايم التالي وشيدوزي أوازيم اللي ينجح في إسكانها الشباك عشان تبقى النتيجة.
The Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) has petitioned FIFA over the Democratic Republic of Congo's alleged use of ineligible players during the African World Cup playoffs in Morocco. After regulation and extra time ended 1-1, DR Congo edged out the Super Eagles 4-3 on penalties in the final of the African playoffs for the 2026 World Cup. The win means DR Congo progresses to the Interconfederation playoffs, where they will face the winners of Jamaica versus New Caledonia for a place at next year's FIFA World Cup in the United States, Mexico, and Canada. It was reported that many of the players who featured for DR Congo in the playoffs are foreign-born and were only recently cleared to play for the country. Divine Humble, Rstv Sports News.
Do you love and care about the peace and development of Rivers State? Together, let's build and take Rivers State to greater heights. This is a task we must all accomplish. That's our news at 3. I'm Catherine Ago. Many thanks for being part of it. Good afternoon.